Good morning, everybody. It's the weekend. It's Saturday. Keeping this tradition going every morning. It doesn't matter if it's the weekend for me. It's still just another day. It's not one of those deals where I'm taking the weekend off or anything as far as waking up early and doing these videos because I want to try to add value no matter what day of the week it is. Whether it's the weekend or any weekday. But I hope everybody woke up this morning with an attitude of gratitude. You found 5 to 10 things that you're grateful for because, honestly, you woke up and you're watching this right now. So that's all the reason in the world to be thankful. But the message that I really wanted to send today to give to you guys is probably one that's going to shake more people up than most of the messages I've had. And it really is really how I titled it is, are you addicted to comfort? Because most people are. Most people really are. They're addicted to comfort, and that's probably one of the worst things that we can be addicted to as human beings. We live in our comfort zone, which is this pretty little place, but it's good to look at, but nothing really ever grows there. It's just one of those things where it's where you feel most comfortable, where you don't feel any stress or you don't feel any fear or anything like that. It's just whatever comes naturally to you. So if you've been at a job for 2 years and you know it in and out and you just go there and go through the motions, you're in your comfort zone. You're collecting a paycheck, but it's definitely not uncomfortable. So most people would rather, most people do choose, the $40,000 to $50,000 a year job rather than starting their own business in something that they love or their passion or following whatever where their heart takes them. Most people choose that comfort of that job even if they hate it. Most people go to that job year after year after year, even if they hate it, rather than taking a chance and following their passion. And why do people do that? Because they're afraid of failure. Honestly, it's one of those things where I would rather live, quote unquote, comfortable, which really isn't that happy because you're not growing. I'd rather do this than actually go over here and follow my dreams and follow my passions. And, if it worked out, I would love it. But if it didn't, I would fail. Most people would choose that comfortable thing of that job. And most people do, because about 95% of people live paycheck to paycheck here in the United States. So it's just one of those things that most people don't go for greatness. They choose good over great. And it holds them back. And I think that honestly, I think the essence of life is growth. If you're not growing, then you're probably not happy. And if you're staying in your comfort zone, you're not growing. I can promise you that. So it's just you're not happy in your comfort zone. You're not growing and you're not happy. So that kind of ties back into the essence of life is growth. If you're sitting inside of your comfort zone and you going to work every day and coming home watching a couple hours of TV and then going to bed and repeating that process and living for the weekend and I hate Mondays because I got to go back to work and all these different things that people say. It's just part of their comfort zone, and even if it makes them happy or not, they still live in there because there's not that much of a risk for failure inside of your comfort zone. But guys, I promise you, everything magical in your life is going to happen outside of your comfort zone. Anything that you ever wanted to accomplish is going to require you stepping outside of your comfort zone and taking on challenges that are uncomfortable for you. So you can grow into the person that you want to be. So hopefully this message hit home for a lot of people, and hopefully it's one of those where you really take it and really think about it and try to digest the information and see what it means in your life and see how you could potentially change that. It ties back into a message a couple of days ago. Would you rather be good or would you rather be great? Sometimes you have to give up good to be great. So even if you think you have it made, and even if you have a decent job that pays you a lot of money, you still, if it's not following your passion, you're not happy, you're not growing, then that's not what you're ultimately meant to be doing on this planet. You were given your talents and gifts. Every single person was given a talent and a gift for a reason. You have to determine what that is, and it's usually the thing that you can do the best, without effort. And then it just takes, you have to transition that skill or whatever it is that you love, and you have to transition it into some way that you can, monetize it. And if you go out there and do whatever it is with passion, if you do it just with passion and you do it over and over and over again because you love it, not because you're trying to make money, I promise you the money will come. In my opinion, money is only a result. It's a result of taking the right actions. It's not something you can chase. You can't chase the money. You just have to take the right actions, and money is a result of taking the right actions. So anyway, guys, get outside of your comfort zone. Do that thing that most scares you, that that you want to do and that you have to do, but you're not doing because you're afraid to do it. Try to do that thing today, or try to do that thing or build up to doing that thing next week, or set a goal for yourself on when you want to do that thing. But anyway, guys, take this information and really think about it, how it applies to your life. And that's pretty much the message that I got today. So hope everybody has a great Saturday. Enjoy the weekend, and I will talk to you all tomorrow morning.